together, share stories and experiences during this wonderful cultural event. I would like to acknowledge that we are gathered here on the unceded traditional territory of the Katzie, Semiahmoo, and Kwantlen First Nations. This acknowledgement also comes with a deep understanding of our collective connection to each other, to life in nature, and to the land. I want to thank each and every one of you for sharing this wonderful experience with us. This year, the Rotary Club of Surrey is proud to explore the cultural diversity through tonight's event, the Taste of Nepal. Tonight, we will feature delicious food in the back, informational slides all about Nepal, and amazing Nepalese cultural performers, as you can see sitting right here in the front. So before we begin the program, I'd like to share some housekeeping information. I ask, in respect for especially the performers, if you could please put your cell phones on mute. Thank you. Each table has sheets showing our appreciation for the sponsors and has tonight's program at the bottom of the sheet. To my right, we have a slideshow outlining all the contributors that have made this event so successful. To my left, and up those small little stairs, we have Mr. Gary, oh, he's down below, Mr. Gary Sass, who is the fun master, and he'll be in charge of the tune toss. At the left, also there's an exciting silent auction table. Please go there, please go often. And I'll be announcing the who wins it towards the end. Finally, we have a 50-50 draw as well, so that might be very interesting. There's also a cash bar right up in the corner in the middle. Please drink responsibly, and if you should need a taxi, we are here. Any of our volunteers with the red scarves on would be happy to call you a taxi. I told you he was all about fun. To the left, also to the back, there are stairs that lead downstairs to the washrooms. When dinner is ready, Mr. Gary Sass will visit your table and let you know when it is time for your table to go to the very back there, where all of the delicious Nepalese food is going to be served, catered by Kathmandu Bar and Grill, right up on Scott Road there. And again, if you have any questions at all, Gary, yeah, let's follow with Gary. So that should be good, but anybody with the red scarf can assist. I invite you to socialize. If you want to grab a drink before we officially start, please do so, and please visit the silent auction table, and we'll start just in a few minutes. Thank you.
No
Vanya to the stage. Thank you.
Good evening and namaste everyone. Actually, namaste is done this way. I need to go. Namaste. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the first annual cultural dinner of Rotary Club of Surrey. I am honored to welcome our special guest, District Governor of RI District 5050, members of Legislative Assembly from Surrey and White Rock, Mayor of City of Surrey, Councillor of City of Surrey, and a councillor from City of Burnaby, as well as representative of BC Cultural Diversity Association, Nepalese Cultural Society of BC, Hindu Buddhist Foundation of Canada, Nepali Canadian Women's Society of BC, Nepali Heritage Charity Foundation of BC, Barbarian Community, and Surrey Food Bank, and Rotary World Health. I would also like to welcome our distinguished guests, sponsors, performers, volunteers, fellow Rotarians, and their families. Rotary Club of Surrey is elated to have you here, as it is our first time hosting an event to celebrate our community's cultural diversity. The community we have been serving for over 50 years and will continue to serve for many more years. I am grateful to my board and fellow members for being so supportive in bringing this event to life. When I proposed the idea of a cultural night to raise awareness about the different cultures that inhabit BC and the various community initiatives that Rotary supports, our members were more than generous with their time and effort. In their unwavering support, I am reminded once again about Rotary's values and commitment for service above self. You may be wondering why Nepal for this event. Well, being the first Nepali president of Rotary Club of Surrey, I am taking this opportunity to showcase my culture with the hope that this event will be a stepping stone for other communities to showcase their culture in future. Most of you might know Nepal as the birthplace of Buddha or land of Mount Everest, but it is more than that. Nepal is not only abundant in natural resources, but also culturally diverse, and that is reflected in this room as well. Nepalese community in BC is small, but it is growing and in turn creating a distinct identity in the cultural mosaic of the city. The exact number of Nepalese Canadian is not known since Statistics Canada has yet to recognize Nepalese as a separate category, but with the influx of international students and skilled immigrants, it is estimated to be around 10,000 Nepalese in BC and close to 100,000 in Canada. By being here, you are not only appreciating the culture of a small but growing community, but also celebrating the cultural diversity of the city. More importantly, you are contributing to the well-being of communities and spreading love and kindness in society. The proceeds from this event will go to the community initiatives aimed at improving the lives of vulnerable people both locally and globally. Currently, we are supporting Salvation Army, Surrey Food Bank, Guildford Family Resource Center, and Learning Disability Association of BC, just to name a few. Rotary has been supporting Starfish Pack program for last several years. The Starfish program provides nutritious food every week to students from low-income families. This year, 84 such families from 4 different schools are being supported. Internationally, the club has already helped to ship 5 containers full of medical equipment and supplies worth over 1.25 million to hospitals in Ethiopia. This was done in collaboration with Rotary World Health and Ethiopian community in BC and Manitoba. Last year, we helped set up computer labs with 20 working stations in 2 remote schools in Nepal. This year, we helped fund Aries Computer Lab in a secondary school in Kenya. Your participation today is going to help with assisting community programs like one mentioned above. Your attendance here has provided a huge motivation to all Rotarians to give back and help reignite the spirit of volunteering in the community. On that note, I want to share another big event that Rotary Club of Surrey is organizing with the theme of health, harmony, and happiness. On May 13th of this year, we are hosting Rotary Bicycle Day, and I am thrilled to invite you to that event. As the event is perfectly aligned with the city's cycling plan, I do sincerely hope that City of Surrey will support us by being an official partner of the event. Together, I believe we will be able to have one-of-a-kind bike day for our city where people of all ages can ride bike together, enjoying fellowship and friendship. With this news, once again, I would like to welcome you to our cultural night. Thank you for being here with us. Hope you will all enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Next, we have a distinguished guest with us today, and that is our district governor, very own Rajagopal. I invite you to please come forward and give a little speech.
Thank you, Isabel. Great to see you, Sean. I want to ask some people here who has gone up to the base camp of Mount Everest in this audience. Come on, here. Only one here, right? I am number 2. When did you come? 2012. Okay, I'm the only guy. All right. I should only go. Great. So it's a challenge for the Surrey Club and the Nepalese community. Please go up base camp. When you go up base camp and come down like I did, you know what it is to die and come back to life. All right. So there we go. Anyway, I am the district governor for District 5050. District 5050 is an international district. Part of the district is in British Columbia and part of the district is in northwestern Washington state. We have 57 clubs, 29 clubs in British Columbia and 28 clubs in the northwestern part of Washington state. So we are a multinational club. At the same time, in BC and in Washington, there are a number of immigrant communities, so we are also multicultural district. Some of the other districts are just one nation, one city, or whatever, but we are not. So it's great that the Rotary Club of Surrey has put forward this cultural program, and they're calling it very boldly the first annual cultural program. Oh, you can't hear me?
No, take it out. There you go. There you go.
Put it in my mouth.
There you go. Now we can hear you.
All right. Can you hear me?
That's better.
Okay. So it's great that the first multicultural festival from the Rotary Club of Surrey is by Nepalese group. And I wish them all success in continuing this program year after year. And I have worked in Nepal, and so I know the diversity of food and the diversity of culture of Nepal. And it's a great pleasure for me to be here and congratulate this club. And the Rotary Club of Surrey is a great supporter of the district. They do a lot of work for the district. And Isabel is the incoming district governor in a couple of years, 25, 26. So you are in good hands. Thank you very much.
Next, I would like to recognize a number of sponsors, event sponsors, and table sponsors that is so impactful for this organization because, you know, we couldn't have done this without you. So I'd like to recognize CIBC, Shaukat Khan, Easy Accounting and Tax Services, Roshan KC, EXP Realty, Nav Kela, Fencer Rentals, and our Rotary member Sam Sangha, I think you're in the back there. Guarantee Mortgages, Govinda Chetri, Home Resource Team Lal, our President Lal and Sujit Kadka, Insureline Westgate Brokers, Gurpreet Aulick, and myself and Dave. Our table sponsors are amazing as well. BC Cultural Diversity Association, 2 tables there, lovely, thank you so much. And we have the Surrey Food Bank, another 2 tables, that's outstanding. Can't forget the Rotary Club of North Delta, they're there at Strongport. Sohajit Singh, Tamara Baltic, Stonehouse Realty Corp. She's done tremendous work to help us with the Starfish Backpack. Thank you. Lal, the president, has brought a table here, so Lal Vanya. And our very own Charlie Molnar. I'm also extraordinarily grateful to the volunteers and Road Rack members that we have here from Surrey and Semiam clubs. And they're in the back there. Maybe you can wave your hands. They're all working. Photography and video is by Tamendra Thapa and Biman Shethra. The slide presentation is by Tamendra Thapa and Amrit Vanstola. Thank you. Music and sound is by Amri. There's lots of Amris. Shakya and Virendra, and I'm so sorry if I said it incorrectly. Maharajan and Sunil Hamal. And special thanks to Laurie Skanks of Sullivan Hall. We came here so many times and bugged her about how can we do this, how can we do that. So Laurie Skanks deserves a great deal of attention and thanks for that. Starbucks donated us some nice coffee there, so from South Point Exchange Shopping Center, please visit them. They are great supporters. Sean Printing and Signs provided all of the print copy. And special appreciation to our caterers, Kathmandu Bar and Grill. There's the best. Thank you. Now there are a number of guests I'd like to recognize that have made a special effort to come out and support the Nepalese, the first annual Cultural Nepalese dinner for us tonight. I'd like to call from the City of Surrey and welcome Mayor Brenda Locke, accompanied by Councillor Rob Stuck. Would you both please come to the stage and the mayor?
Great pleasure for Rob and I to be here today. Good evening to you all. It's truly fitting to be here for an occasion for a group like the Nepalese. Surrey is truly a place where everyone matters, where everyone belongs. Happy to be here to celebrate this evening with you all. I'm also really happy to be here with Rotary. You know, government can't do everything to make communities great, but certainly the service providers in our community are an important and integral part of everything we do that makes Surrey great, and Rotary is absolutely a cornerstone of that. So I want to thank all of you that are in Rotary, that are Rotary supporters. This is important work for our city. For over 50 years, the Rotary Club of Surrey has served our city, its citizens, way beyond our borders. The work of Rotary has and continues to be essential to the well-being of all the town centers and so many communities right here in Surrey. And whether it's offering a weekend fruit program to families or Christmas dinners for seniors, which I know Dave and Isabel have been so involved with in the past, the kindness and generosity of the Rotary Club of Surrey knows no bounds. I want to especially thank Rotary for the Starfish program. I know personally how many hearts that touches, how important and critical it is in our city, for our schools, not just during the week. I know that you give packages that go home to children, and I've been there. My son-in-law is a counselor, and so he hands those out to the little kids. It's incredibly important. Thank you all for that. The Rotary Club, though, goes way beyond its borders. You help and support people all around the world through programs like the new bike loan program in Nepal to supporting cataract surgeries in India. Richard Lee just had his cataracts done a couple days ago, so he's suffering right now. But it is a miracle operation for so many, so thank you for that. And judging by how many people who are at this event tonight, Rotary does good work has not gone unnoticed by our community. I'm so pleased there's such a great turnout for you, Isabel, and all of you in Rotary. This is truly marvelous. The money that will be raised from this event will continue to support the valuable local and international work of Rotary throughout Surrey and all over. So on behalf of Surrey City Council, I would like to thank the Surrey Rotarians for the tremendous work that you do, and I commend you for all the exceptional impact that you are making right here in Surrey, at home and abroad. Thank you. Have a really wonderful evening.
I would like to take this opportunity to recognize our NDP MLAs in attendance. We have MLA for Surrey Panorama, Ginny Sands. And we have MLA for Surrey Cloverdale, Mike Starchuk. And MLA for Surrey Guildford, a person that has been a tremendous assistance and help for our club, not only for the Rotary Club of Surrey, but also for the upcoming Rotary District Conference, Mr. Gary Yang. I invite you three to come to the stage, and while your party MLA can give a 1-minute greeting on behalf of the province of British Columbia. Please come up on stage.
Everyone, and welcome to this event. Thanks first of all to the Rotary Club of Surrey for putting this all together. It's dangerous, I think, to be the first speaker or the last speaker before food is served. So I'll be very quick. The other thing that I know is that there are good speeches and short speeches, but there's no such thing as a long, good speech. So what I'm going to talk to you about today, I think, is very important, and that is to acknowledge that there is no better place than all of Canada to talk about diversity than here in Surrey. Not only do we talk about cultural diversity in Surrey, we live it every day, and that makes us, here in Surrey, BC, the greatest place on earth to live. It's my pleasure today to bring you greetings on behalf of the government of the province of British Columbia and the Premier, the Honourable David Eby. I acknowledge as well the partners who are in the House tonight, Eleanor Sturko, Ginny Sims, and Mike Starchuk. Thank you.
Fighting in all of Surrey is Surrey Panorama. Thank you.
To please welcome the official opposition MLA for Surrey South, Eleanor Storko. Please join me at the podium while you give the 1 minute on behalf of the
Good evening, everybody. Eleanor Sturko here. I'm the MLA for Surrey South, and I'm actually a former Rotary exchange student. So, yeah, that's right. I'm pretty proud of that, actually. And, you know, it's kind of sweet that I'm here at a cultural event because when I was, and I don't want to say how long ago, maybe it was like over 30 years ago that I was an exchange student, but Rotary Club helped me to learn about a different culture. I went to Germany on an exchange. During my time as an exchange student, I went to Norway, Austria. Oh gosh, I went many places. And now I'm back here tonight, and for the first time I'm going to have a taste of Nepal. So thank you again, Rotary, for helping me to learn about cultures from around the world and right here at home in Canada. I want to congratulate you, of course, on behalf of Kevin Falcon, the official opposition, for all the work that you're doing to support not only Surrey, but across Canada and internationally. It's a wonderful organization. And I've actually brought a couple of certificates, if I could present them, just to congratulate you, really. So on behalf of Kevin Falcon, congratulations.
I'll just get lost. I'll hold the seat there. There you go.
Congratulations on your first annual cultural dinner.
A couple of special guests in the audience. Councillor for Burnaby and former MLA, Mr. Richard Lee, along with former MLA, Mr. Harry Lloyd. Both of these gentlemen are longtime friends of ours, very deep to our heart, and they used to be former colleagues of Dave, who was MLA, and they served it all together in the legislature. Now, Richard is also special in that he founded the BC CDA tables over here, BC Cultural Diversity Association. And they are joined here, he's joined here with fantastic board members and people, visitors. So thank you so much for the BCCDA to be here and for being our first table sponsors. We really appreciate that. Richard, as an elected official for the city of Burnaby, would you please come join me at the podium for 1 minute greeting?
For the introduction, I want to be the person between you and the dinner, between me and the dinner. So anyway, I would like to say thank you to Rotary Club of Surrey for organizing this multicultural event, especially the theme today, the Taste of Nepal. I think this is a great way to get a community together and having more understanding the cultures. As Isabel said, our BC Cultural Diversity Association actually is promoting harmony between cultures as well as within cultures. And David right now is our vice president. So for every woman, there's a man behind. It's a separate woman. So I think this is a great event for Surrey. I'm very pleased to be here to bring greetings from the city of Burnaby. We know that this is a multicultural event. It has no boundary. I think this is so next year I hope to be here as well and getting more people here to recognize that we are actually in a multicultural society. We support each other. Thank you very much.
We have Mike Bowes and Linda Annis of the Councillors of City of Surrey. If you could please stand up and leave. And we have another special guest, Mr. Suk Dhaliwal, MP for Surrey Newton. So I'd like to ask him to please come forward and
Thank you very much, Isabel, and congratulations on being governor for the district coming up, and great work that you do. And on behalf of my dear friend Randeep, the Member of Parliament from Surrey Centre, myself, and the whole caucus of Liberal Party, and we bring greetings to the Rotarians here. And I want to thank the Surrey chapter here as well, and putting a special evening together, you know, bringing our diversity right here alive and well. And I want to thank all the sponsors who have also contributed to make this evening a success story. And Rotarians, thank you for all the great work that you do in our communities here for vulnerable people, and also for the international community moving forward. I'm looking forward to having many more meetings like this here in Detroit.
Thank you, Suk. I also want to thank everyone. This is a great event. All the Surrey clubs at North Delta and others are here as well, and to celebrate the first annual Nepali event tonight. We have a Nepali cultural event. It's a very great thing. My father was a Paul Harris Award recipient, donated heavily, contributed and participated a lot with Rotary Club. So Suk and I have also seen a lot of the great work that they've done in India and other parts of the world. So keep up the great work and enjoy the evening, and thanks for having us.
commitment and support of cultural diversity in our community. The more we learn about each other and other communities through shared experiences, shared stories and respect, the more we will become a flourishing community where we support each other and grow together. During dinner, please enjoy the Nepalese slide presentation that's going to be happening right now. After dinner, you'll be thrilled by the exciting Nepalese performers in cultural dress that were on stage earlier. Now I turn this over to Mr. Gary Sass, who will now come by your table to let you know if it is your turn to help yourself to the buffet dinner in the back of the room. In the meantime, please relax, socialize with your table. Make sure to go pick out the auction item table and the toonie toss, and buy a 50-50 ticket. So thank you so much. Enjoy the evening.
Somebody says he wants to put the money down because I'm going to put it. Yeah. Anyway, I was going to do the table a different way, but I've been told not to do that. So I'm going to have table number 12. Oh, okay, I can only get 5 minutes to get to the table. I can talk for 5 minutes and then.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
How many minutes do I have to talk? 2. Here we go. 2 minutes. There we go.
Sure.
Anyway, the first table is going to be number 12.